Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is in your time zone. This is Draxler, and we're actually going to start off with a raid. But before we get started, just going to address the elephant in the room. Last week's events after the raid kind of led to things. So before we get actually going on the raid, I'm going to be addressing the guild and the raid team, so just be mindful of that. I'm trying not to air the dirty laundry, but yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead, get into chat, get into game sounds and all that fun stuff, and let's get going.
I was just saying, do you have yourself in incognito mode where you're still...
I made it
I'm
work.
not really here.
I'm half here. Does that count?
Hey, thank you for the subscription. 35 months, Bright. Thank you for the good luck. I hope you are having a good night.
Pepsi is not running with us, it looks like. I saw him
with the other group.
Be advised, I'm streaming.
Well, okay then.
Well, he was on earlier, and he was saying that he may have to get off earlier tonight, so I think he may want with another group, because I saw him join almost 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I think he's going with the other group right now.
We'll talk about that later.
Okie doke. So for Droken, we want Droken to be DPS.
Right now, yeah, I mean, 9, 4, 2, yeah.
I can do whatever role you need.
Yeah, we can 3 heal, and if it gets a little sketchy, then we'll have you swap back over, I guess. That's cool with you. You said you have a Death Knight you're gonna bring?
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't forget to gamble at the slot machine.
Yeah, I already got my loser ticket.
Where do we already go?
Where's that?
You guys still got room, or you guys?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have you? I thought I had you on my. Where?
If
Nope.
you don't know
you're
where
on
the
front
loser
foot.
ticket is, find the hopping demon hunter and then come upstairs and find the thing to click on.
Oh, fancy.
He's a horde. What?
And
Yeah, I do have you
I
on my
picked the
front
right
foot.
side.
and someone will give you a crystal augment rune.
Is it cool if I come on my my enhancement shaman?
Yeah,
Fine,
well,
thank you.
Sounds
as
good,
long
yeah.
as everything's
Whatever
Gucci
you
with
think's
him.
best.
Yeah, if you can blast. We're about it, I think. Blasty, Cocoa Puffs.
Let's see.
Have we kind of already talked about just kind of what
We
we're
have
looking
not.
for? Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's waiting for everyone to get in
So,
before we
everybody
had
get in
the
here and
quick
settle
little
down.
fireside chat.
You were all good. I think that's the right call. I think. Where's Thanos?
Tio, could I get an auction house mount while you're standing there?
I just texted Thanos. Hopefully he's showing
Oh,
up.
thank you.
We sold them for profit. I don't know.
We do that.
I am gonna try discipline tonight, so if it doesn't work out, let me know. I'll switch back to
Okay.
bully.
Yeah, a
All
couple
right.
people got a room.
Well, Drakes, you're the new guild leader for SDL. Do you want to lead us off here?
Yeah. So just obvious. Let me get on voice activity first. That way I'm not having to mash my finger.
Makes sense.
That helps.
Okay. So obviously the elephant in the room. After the events of last week, Bright has decided to leave along with some others. He placed me in charge of the SDL, but yeah, obviously this raid team is comprised of all three of our community guilds, so not much change in that regard. We are looking for a raid lead. Obviously for this week, it's Grit who volunteered. But if you want to toss your hat in the ring, just let one of the officers know, community officer or SDL officer, doesn't matter. My opinion, it's all one and the same right now. I made a post in the Discord earlier today, just kind of outlining the overall aspects of things. The key goal remains getting everyone AOTC. To that end, we are intending not to bench anyone for even a fight, unless it's coming down to a breaking of the guild rules, which the primary rule is don't be a dick. If anyone has an issue with that, let me know now.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
It would be Nia.
Yep.
Sure.
As far as events in raid, the designated raid leader is in charge. They can bench if they need to bench someone for whatever reason, specifically within the guild rules. Hell, even if it's me, they have the authority to do that. Like I said, we are striving not to bench anyone, but I can't predict the future. So, just an FYI on that. As far as loot rules go, personal loot will continue to be utilized. Main spec will always out-trump, an alt. Or even an off-spec. If communicate with each other. If something is going to be, a side grade, ask if anyone needs to roll need on it. Otherwise, roll greed. Greed is there for a reason. If you're trying to get something specifically for transmog, use the transmog button. It's there for a reason. If you don't need anything, if you don't need it, pass. When it comes to things like pets or toys or anything, that's going to be an auto need. Any questions on that?
Is anyone on an alt right now?
I am.
Right, and you're alting to assist with not overhealing though, right?
Yeah, and that's a difference.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
Right, and that's why I want to make it clear, just because if you're alting to help with the guild needs or the run, then I think that the rules should be bent a little for that situation. If it's like, getting 4 set, something like that, I think we just talk about it. Let's talk about it. I think that's the easiest way to make this fair and.
Yeah, is there anyone that currently doesn't have 4 set?
Yeah, that's another good question.
Well, then we can try to start funneling that.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyone not have 2 set?
Anyone not have any?
Anyone have any gear?
Anyone running around naked?
I got 4 set and a fancy ring this time.
Hey, there you go.
Super excited.
All right.
4 set BRG and
With regards to voice comms in raid, if we haven't killed that boss on that difficulty that night, I expect only chatter related to the fight. And if it's ability callouts, things like that, it'll be the raid lead or those that they appoint. Speaking of raid leading and appointing people, if the designated raid lead wants to have, role leads and things like that, that's up to them. Us officers will support them in that endeavor.
Who wants to be the feast bitch?
Other than that,
Looks like we're pretty melee heavy. We got 3 hunter ranged and Fat Pope over here. I think that's our only ranged, right?
Yikes.
It's looking like, yep.
I figured for this first raid, it'd probably composition might be a little wacky.
Just a little bit.
But that's okay. I think what we can do as well is we can look at some flexibility as we move forward from here. But I'm happy to see everybody here. So thanks for being here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate y'all joining us.
Good-sized group.
I have a cauldron here. Come and get it.
Awesome. Go ahead, pile on the cauldron while I wrap this up. Again, thank you all for coming. If you decide not to stick around with us and going over to another team or what have you, let us know. We hold 0 animosity for anyone who decided to go with Bright or go elsewhere or what have you. We're all adults. You're all still part of the family, honestly. You might have moved across the country, whatever. Whatever you want to use for the analogy, but there's no bad blood.
Well, we're still talking 3-2-1 grits on the trash.
Yeah, may as well.
All right.
Good point from Grits. These are these kinds of things that we need to relook at, because a lot of this, I think at least I took for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, friends. There are still 10 charges in this cauldron, and that's hard for me to make, and I spent a lot of time picking flowers. Please drink your flask and take another one.
Thank you for doing that.
Yes, very much appreciate you for doing that, taking care of us. If there's anyone else that can help out with cauldrons, that can help out with feasts, please by all means do so. As far as guild stuff goes, I know Bright provided a lot of stuff in the guild bank. One of his actually parting gifts to us, and it was indeed a gift, is helping plus up our guild bank funds. That being said, we tend to go through them quite quickly. So please do what you can to support the guild. We are...
Remember to leave a couple pits for Nefri there in the cauldron once he walks in.
Yep. There are still 4 charges remaining, so he'll have some.
If
Yep.
you
Some
guys
flask.
come across any extra like food bits or whatever, throw them in the bank. We'll take whatever we can because that helps those that make them, so it's less work for them.
Yep.
Anything else we missed? I think that's it.
As
Oh,
always,
one,
if you
one
have.
thing, one
Go
other thing. I don't know if you mentioned. Kind of what led to this is we understand that real life comes first, and we have people of different situations, different playing time. We're here to make sure everybody has a good time and help each other out. So if something does come up and you can't make or whatever, just let us know. No big deal.
Yep. We're all
Real
adults
life
here.
over everything.
So we're all adults here. We just expect you to act like adults as well. Thank you, Osmium, for doing the time we got you redeemed.
If you're an
So it
alchemist,
took me
you
a
can
while.
drink 2 of those out of that cauldron.
Had
And
to
have 4
play
hours of the buff.
Guild leader
and
here
still
for
take another
real quick.
one. Just saying.
If you're not an alchemist, you can do that. You only get 2 hours though.
Oh, well, see, so somebody can, take a third.
Yep. So, and also, yes, we do realize that everyone's an adult. Everyone has prior commitments and all that. All we ask is that you fill out at least 1 slot in your weekly vault. That can be as simple as
Applies to the raid. So if you can run a key or delves, they've saved my life this go around. So, and if that's an issue, just let us know so we can help out however we can.
yeah. I'm solo running 11 delves. I'm more than willing to bring someone in. That also said, the world events count. There's 2 world bosses up right now.
If people need help getting through keys, guidance on keys, never run a key, whatever, I tank keys, that's kind of my main gig, so I will definitely help. We can carry, just setting up specific runs for this guild, and this raid team, but what I'm doing, I have my regular team that I run with, so during those times, I'll run with them. But if we can set up something and y'all want to, just PM me and we'll try to set something up, do some guild runs.
And
That's awesome.
Nefri's right in chat there. For delves, 11 maxes out the vault, or 8 maxes out the vault. 11s will give you the higher end crests, and those crests definitely help with the upgrades.
Yeah, you can get 21 a week for doing the 11s. 3 11s.
Yes.
You can actually, if you save your map, you can get a total of 30 a week for it.
Oh, you mean the Delver's Bounty?
Yep.
If you do it on
Sweet,
11,
good
you
to
get an extra set for that.
I didn't. You know what? I've probably been getting 30 and didn't even know it.
Yeah, I think you get 31. So it's good.
Either way, it's a healthy amount of crests. I've been close to maxing out per week, just without
Same
even
here.
trying.
I do have a personal thing to ask for this boss. I know we're supposed to be between the wall and the boss, but my one of my abilities doesn't work once I hit the wall. So can we have the boss just a little bit away from the wall?
Sure thing.
Yeah, about like right where this guy is.
Yeah, cause yeah.
And we'll kind of run.
Yeah, cause vengeful retreat, yeah, it works going back, but then my camera angle instantly changes, and I can't hunt in. I can't do anything in. I have to change the camera angle back again. So.
Oh, I hate camera bullshit.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah. I tried mentioning that last week, and I'm just like, I'm the only one that has problems. So yeah.
Word.
Okay, so if there's any questions or anything, go ahead, type them in the chat, PM me direct on Discord, what have you. All of the officers
You cut out
in...
Yep. Thought my headset turned off.
How now?
There he is, you're back.
Okay, so yeah, any questions, DM me, contact an officer, any officer in the community. We're all in a group chat. we've all been discussing this since, you know, everything happened. So, please, if
Great
you have any
example of last
ideas
Tuesday.
for improvement, let us know.
The implosion. Yeah.
Thank you, Osmium, for the raid of 8
well,
people. I'm assuming you were doing some Smash, huh?
All right, all right.
And I do appreciate the heads up there. Did we have a
Speaking
feast,
of, I gotta
actually?
eat some food.
We did not have food. I
Yep,
asked that.
we didn't
Brought
have
my
a feast
own.
put done.
Do we have any feasts?
What are they called?
I have 11
Midnight Masquerade, I think, is the good one.
Yeah,
think
I
Ray
have
put
Nice.
them down.
Did you win?
Okay.
There,
Oh,
yeah.
I
okay.
have
Thank
the
you.
simple stew, but that's it.
Feast of the Midnight Masquerade. All right. Cool.
I've got a
I'll buy-
handful.
I'll buy some too. Thank you, Ray.
And then I'm lazy, but if any of you guys have like a shopping list of what you need, I can help start gathering supplies and throw them in the bank.
Doesn't he usually?
I need to find the recipe for that. I think it's down in Spiderland, and I just haven't gone to get it.
I just need flowers.
Drax, you were the only one that didn't ready up. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm still part of the old crew that you didn't say yes until you had all your buffs.
No, yep, that makes sense. Totally.
But I'm all good now.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, we've done this boss a bunch, so once heroic hits, then it'll be the oil slicks, but pretty much get the motorcycles to go towards the wall, blast the motorcycles down, and then we're going to shoot the motorcycles at the boss. Go into the second phase, blast it
Ouch.
down, rinse and repeat.
Kind of like when you hand my tail to
We don't
me.
need to
Huh?
move a whole lot on normal, but might move a little bit just for heroic continuation practice.
Makes sense.
Alright, here's countdown.
Final countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chant. Tuned boss.
Remembering if everybody can kind of get over on that side to bait the...
Hi, Barth. How's
Poop
that boss
and-
placement?
Bait. Not. Defensive.
Here comes the motorcycles. Some more oil, take it out please. Take your motorcycles, hit the boss with them.
Tuned boss.
3 more, 2 more.
Bait.
Here they come.
Not. Defensive.
I'll say awesome. You know, I do appreciate the heads up on their raid there.
Cleave. Alright. Blast it up after we shoot one of those.
Interface
Blast it.
changed.
Let's do it. Stun mechanics if they come in, try to interrupt them, whatever we can do.
Kick. Kick. Kick.
Rinse and repeat.
Okay.
Just be pulling the boss the opposite way this time.
Chant. Tuned boss. Bait. Not. Defensive.
So we can ignore damaging the cycles and just focus boss. Hardest part of the phase. Here we go. Alright.
Good work, guys.
Do 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 do.
That's one nuisance out of the way. Good job, morons. While you were playing with Vexy.
Okay, time to go to the dino area. Dino
This guy has a
gorilla
new
area.
quest.
Who's that? Oh, he does.
Raid skip time.
I'll miss you.
Oh, I got picked that up last week.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
those
pull
who didn't
everything
get rank 5.
into the arena. Everybody's ready?
Let's do it.
You read that, Jenkins?
Just wait to attack stuff, we'll lust it down, and it'll be a really fun time.
Oh, floppy hand.
Go ahead and lust. Sorry about your frames, everyone. Holy goodness.
My frame?
My frames? My frames are...
It's my frame.
My
If
frame,
you
yeah,
don't have seconds per frame, you're not doing good enough.
Seconds per frame.
I was gonna say, where's frame loss?
Yeah.
I had it down to like 8. It's fine.
I dropped down this BP to 90. It was really terrible.
Nefri,
That
our
was the worst
all-time
stop-motion film I've ever
resetter.
seen.
Please do your wonderful resetting this awesomeness. Everybody else back, please.
Press 5080.
I think I have the groups pretty well set up. 1 and 3, you're going to be on the dinosaur. 2 and 4, you're going to be on the monkey. 2 and 4, everybody's done this fight, so just that one, don't get too charged up. Dodge mechanics is pretty straightforward. Everybody on my side, on the T-Rex, soaks, bomb placements, and then don't put that big blasty thing towards the other group, and we should be pretty good. We've all
The
done
big
this one.
blasty thing, loving it.
The big blasty line.
The dino
Don't
laser.
Point that at the group. The laser. Laser beam.
Laser.
Firing my
Oh, yeah,
laser.
get friends.
I missed if we're doing
1 and 3 left. Yep. 2 and 4 right. Laser. A hard one knower. That's a good one. I always like that.
Yeah, you might want to move one healer over to the other group. There's 3 of us in evens.
Oh, okay. Did Skadooter go back to healing? Yes, he did. Okay. I saw him in shadow for a minute. That's why I put him over there. Copy that.
He just wanted to be insane for a minute.
You want to make sure that you were seeing things?
Yep, we're rolling with this. Thank you for double checking that. And we'll do this. Okie dokie.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bomb. Everybody soak except your person who's blasting.
Watch your step.
Go ahead and get painted up if we can on this side.
Defensive.
Bomb.
Watch your step.
Don't point that. Yep, keep going, nice.
Oh, Poke got knocked in the head with
Defensive.
sword.
Intermission.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So we have 4 minutes for another battle rose. Alright, everybody blast, and then make sure you're swapping sides after the transition. I guess we probably should have blasted. My bad, everyone. Hit it.
Yeah, stuff happens. I think we're doing good.
Yeah, we blast them. Bomb going down over
Help
there.
soak.
I'm gonna grab drinks since I'm dead.
So,
Be right back.
Okay.
targeting.
Reminder on the monkey side.
Watch
of
your
the stutter
step.
You're gonna have to run as far.
Pro tip, pro tip.
Help soak.
So, targeting.
It is.
Drop.
Watch your step.
Intermission.
After this one, we go kill a DJ.
Face off time.
We should pretty much kill them.
Yeah. If you enjoyed the laser light show, for the most part.
It is a pretty late show.
Okay, everybody, after dinosaur dies, yeah, it should be pretty.
And down.
Nice.
I could hear that crowd from all the way out here. Just don't let the fame go to your head.
No. No.
Onward and upward. Over to our Rick reverb.
Why would they put that there?
And don't forget to loot the dinosaur.
Yes. Quite.
In my opinion, both should be lootable.
Right. That's it seems kind of a little silly.
Echo from where?
Want the 2 pinning servers that got melted?
All voice. That's funky. Yeah, separate audience mix.
Don't kill me, Thanos.
Check for the mines that are spawning.
Huh.
I'm gonna take this guy all the way to the next area.
Hell. I'm not sure what could be causing that.
Damn, his voice pack change. Or something.
Who are you hearing?
A dwarf?
Is it Bran?
Might be, cause he's
I think
been
it
hearing
is.
Bran.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. That's
If
what I
you-
was talking about earlier.
If you updated today, it was their April Fool's joke. They changed all the voices.
Okay. We weren't sure.
That's a
We
good
thought that might be, but
Yeah.
I'm like, can't you just leave it that way? Cause it's fucking amazing. Better than the lady yelling at me to stay away from lines.
oh goodness.
But it fits with all the delves and stuff too. It's perfect.
Yeah, but I'm like running Mythic Plus, and I'm like, why is Bran yelling at me?
Just like
What did I do? Is he here?
like
Alright, we'll pull this whole
snarky, man.
room and then lust and then reset. Let's get some ranged interrupts on the people who cast, please.
Definitely appreciate you for lurking there, Osmium.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on.
I know you're not the only one,
Ew, he was body slamming me.
but just having the viewers is it's a good thing.
Hey, you didn't even buy your dinner first.
I know, right?
I don't even need dinner. Just give me a good lunch.
Or a cake.
I will tell those of you playing Assassin's Creed Shadow, yes, you can pet the animals. Yes, you can pet a monkey. That is the thing.
I'm gonna set some markers for this, and we'll do this on heroic too. Feel like it's gonna help us out a little. Tanks are gonna use the back row for setting their pillars of doom that need to be drained, and then ranged are all gonna try to stay together while your pillars are being set up. And we're gonna go from left to right with tanking, and so range should be able to also kind of track that left to right with theirs. And we do need some range to make sure to drain those. It is a big deal. Go ahead and
We usually fight over that, so.
yeah. We already reset? Look at that. Awesome.
In heroic, do you get any kind of debuff where you can only drain like so much?
Yes, that is.
I thought that might be something they would do.
Yep, don't stand in front of the boss. Me or Drax will be standing in front of the boss, preferably pointing the boss towards the wall, so all the melee can stand behind, and then all of my ranged can stand at the appropriate locations to spawn their own towers. There's going to be a bunch of stuff that we need to dodge that comes out from the pillars. As you'll know, all of us have done this fight, but then he'll do his transition phase, and we have to. That's why these markers will help too, because it's going to keep everything kind of consolidated. Yeah.
So you want range to be?
I want range to be kind of stacked up. So like we're. Nope. Yeah. So we're going to be melee and the tanks. So tank main.
Oh, gotcha.
Active tank is going to be tanking boss on this side. Melee and inactive tank can be on the sides or behind the boss. And all my ranged homies are going to be back here to bait out the other towers that are going to spawn. And then once the tank buster, or once we get 4 or 5 stacks and we're swapping and the towers spawn, because a tower spawns on the tank too, then we're going to move to the next one. Rinse and repeat, move to the next one, rinse and repeat. This way it keeps it kind of clean. We all know kind of where we're going rather than the chaos that was ensuing previously. I felt lost without guidance. So, at least that's how it seemed the cheat sheet was telling me was a good idea. So that's what we're going to do. Love the cheat sheets. If anybody hasn't seen them on Wowhead, they are super helpful.
Oh god, yes.
Deanna gave a crab a knife.
And named it George.
It's a very big knife.
Who gave George a knife?
I think it's technically a shank.
Yep, and we lust on pool, ripperoni, and...
What have you got there? I got a knife.
No!
Got this.
Here we go.
Take out Rick Roll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Bait.
Did you say lust on pole?
Yes, I did.
Watch your step.
Taunt.
Watch wave.
Dance.
Sorry, I ripped aggro back off of you, I think, but I'm good. Yeah.
Yep.
Fate.
Yeah, just take those circles away from your friends. If you have circles, do not go drain.
Watch your
It
step.
does cause you to take more damage. So there's 2 of those amplifiers. So ranged, go ahead and move up to the next green, since we'll be outranging you at moon.
Watch wave.
Dance. Taunt.
Watch your step.
Got him.
Fate.
So the only problem with this is the
Taunt.
people that are ranged are way back at these 2 towers. I don't know if they can
Yep.
reach them.
That's fine. Let's move it to green, Drax.
The green, okay. Figured
Yep.
purple, or because that was
Yeah,
close.
and it's because of
Watch
the way it's going to spawn the new tower sometimes is going to be a pain. So this isn't a foolproof plan.
Intermission.
It's just something I wanted to try out, see if it would help make
That's
it
fair.
a little cleaner.
Phase
Hi.
change.
Get to your
We
circle.
cool them enough.
Get in here. Come. Bomb.
High.
Get knocked outward.
That was Wolf.
Next one over.
That was nice.
After this phase, we can, if we have 2 B reses,
knocked
go
outward.
ahead and get both Tio and Deonda up.
Only have one.
You just have one.
Got two
Alright.
12 on the timer.
Get
Tio.
knocked outward.
With the healer.
Yeah,
We have one coming up in
yeah, the
a
healer.
minute,
Fate.
or maybe 2 minutes.
I will admit it's easier
Watch your
melee
step.
to avoid a lot of the circles.
Watch wave.
Dance. Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Got him.
Got it.
Minute 20 on the B-res.
I think we'll be alright.
Fate.
Probably kill him before that.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're struggling to heal.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Just pull him out of there and just a little further. Yeah, that's fine. Just blast the boss if we're gonna kill him.
I think your pattern was really good. I think you could move in that moon a little bit, and other than that, I think it wasn't bad at all.
Cool.
I was thinking make it an 8-pack if we could.
Like a circle, or like a.
Just add on
Because
2 more
the-
to the end or something like that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because if the towers, I can't remember. I think it's if the boss is too close to the towers, it charges them up faster, and then
Yes.
there was something else too.
Yeah, I think if we scoot Moon and Skull down closer towards the wall slightly more, we can add
The only
on
thing, like,
uh,
putting them a tiny bit closer.
A little bit
add on a
closer,
pack
okay.
to the other side
because
of
when
purple
I
and blue.
noticed we were out at Skull, when you were past the square, we couldn't. Our range was like, no.
It was too far.
Hey, just to make sure, I got the shoulder tier token. I just did a transmog for it. Just to make sure, does anybody on my token not need the shoulder for 4-piece or anything?
I think there's only a couple of you.
And it's just me and I think Demon Hunters, and I don't remember the third.
So it looks like everyone rolled transmog on that.
Warlock.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. Everyone rolled transmog on the boots.
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where the only gear we really need
Ooh,
out here
something is
some
chasing
sets
us.
and maybe some trinkets or weapons.
some baddies over here. Help!
Don't get squished.
It wasn't that, it was these Skyfire dudes.
I sees him. Thanks for the call out. Oh, and the thugs.
Mhm.
Okay. And the gunner. And the gunner.
I'm like, oh, here they all come.
And the stunner. Stone Cold Stunner.
Thank you for saving me, Healy people.
They save all our bacon.
Dick car.
Doing my best.
Did you get blasted by a card? Ibar.
Yeah, I was like, he was behind me. There's no way he should have been able to catch up with me. And he just like...
Card came out of nowhere.
Like, I was giving cat goo and then I wandered over.
Ah, thank you, Pete. I thought everybody was just gonna run off and leave me poor dead over there.
Remembered you.
So stay to the right so you don't pull the group on the left.
I don't know what I did to all the snipers, but they all shot me at the same exact time. So that was
Did you wave at them?
He ran his mouth.
apparently, I guess. I literally looked at my death log, and it was all within a millisecond of each other that I got
Oh
hit
geez. Pew,
for
pew, pew.
400. Yeah, I was like, well, that's an instant.
Which is why I couldn't save you.
Do you know, I see these little treasure chests on my map, and I just want to go open all these little trash cans.
Okay.
Oh, but trust me, I have to fight not to mine or engineer everything in here.
I engineer at least half of it.
Oh, right.
Here we go. This one, everybody, we've all done this. Has anybody not done these bosses? I don't want to keep saying everybody's done it if they haven't. I feel like there maybe is some new people here, maybe not. Maybe not. No, there's not. Okay. Yep. Electromagnetic sorting. 1 tank and 4 players are going to do the rolling rubbish thing. Everybody knows you have to hit the small piles first, then you can take the big piles. One of us needs to hit the big bomb. I think heroic, it adds a second bomb. Is that right?
There's more bombs per phase.
Per phase, okay. So as we go through, yep, 1 bomb first phase, 2 bombs I think second. So we just need to make sure, look out and try to hit the bombs after you've gotten your pile big enough. If you get marked with the incineration circles, please do not stand on the trash. Hot garbage will put a dot on the entire raid. It hurts. Adds the scrap masters and junkyard hyenas. The scrap masters we can interrupt. The scrap rockets, the junkyard hyenas. No big deal. They're just going to come in. You can run over these ads with the trash, which is pretty cool. And then all he's going to do is fly around, do some crazy stuff, and then land back down, rinse and repeat. So, yep. That's that. Pretty straightforward.
Hyenas with small trash, and these scrap masters when you're a big trash ball.
Okay. Good to know. I thought you could roll over both of them with any trash balls, but that
Now,
is...
if you hit the scrap master when you're small, you'll just bounce.
Okay, cool.
And the multi-pack does make your ball bigger.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
For anybody that needs to repair, here's some out.
Thank you.
Yep, and for those who, once the bomb is taken care of, whoever is left rolling around on trash, run it into the boss. Alright. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unless don't pull.
Spread.
Spread.
Debuff on.
Soon.
Those are the circles. There's no trash down now, but when you get it in the next phase
Special
with
coming.
trash,
Taunt boss.
Got him.
please do not hit the trash.
Spread.
Spread.
I got the bomb.
Alright. Everybody else into the boss. So what also happens when you pick up the ads with your trash and then you hit the boss with it, they blast out from the trash and take double damage,
Spread.
so it's really nice. There's an ad out here. Oh yes, the Scrapmasters also jump,
Defensive.
and they have a green circle that they're going
Special
to mark on
coming.
the ground,
Need
so
to
just
stop.
avoid those.
Spread.
Spread. Big ball.
Ads are up, we get some interrupts. Watch the hot trash.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Shoot.
Did you get ball
Okay,
again?
what's too far?
Watch your feet.
There's his cool intermission,
Yeah.
quote unquote phase.
Soon.
Where he'll land,
Watch your
nobody
step.
knows. There he goes.
What a
Trap
jerk.
rockets, this ad needs to die.
Spread.
Spread.
Debuff on you.
Soon. Ads.
Special coming. Taunt boss.
Spread.
There's 2 bombs.
Spread.
One bomb down.
Second bomb down.
Going into the boss.
Next to the boss.
Here's the big trash next to the boss if
Spread.
you
Kill
need it.
the eggs.
Spread. Defensive.
Sorry for setting
Special
on fire,
coming.
dude.
Need to start.
How dare you?
Seems suspicious.
Spread.
There is one big bomb that was left up, or no? Is that for the next?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
bomb
that's
still.
right,
Now
right
there's
there.
2
get it
bombs.
There's
Okay.
2, yeah.
This is it. Here we go.
Don't start the trash on fire.
One bomb down.
Up.
Medium ball.
Second bomb
Good job.
down.
4.
Hyenas, bring them in, Pope. Grab rockets.
Spread.
Soon.
Special coming. Taunt boss.
Spread.
Watch your feet. Spread.
2 bombs up.
Got one of the bombs. Focus boss. Boom.
Good job.
Shakalaka. The Hearthstone is available. I think I have that one. It would tell you you couldn't need on it, right?
For the
Right, it
paladin
doesn't
priest,
show up.
for the
Okay.
paladin priest shaman, I have my set, but this piece for me is veteran, so it'd be to upgrade. Does anybody else need it? Because I have 5
I
pieces.
greeted, so if you need it.
I see needs from Skadooter and Ray. I think.
Okay, then I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
and
agree.
Thanos too.
Oh, that's right. I'm totally green. That's right. I don't need it.
Okay, we're
Thanks for
gonna.
communicating.
Yeah, I got the cool Hearthstone. Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
Moink.
Congrats.
Yeah, I like that one. It's fun.
I'll have to swap it out with my Hearthstone of the Flame.
And nobody needed that axe for anything other than transmog, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Looks like.
Nice, nice.
Alright, just making sure.
Ouch, these little goblins. My gosh.
Yeah, it looks like Thanos rolled need on the other axe and got it.
No. I rolled need on one, and there was two, so I passed on the second one. I got it.
Ah.
So that was the extra act. There was two.
Where the heck have those been the past how many weeks? What the heck?
Yeah, what is it?
Rude.
I'm not complaining. I needed a weapon.
I gave up and just crafted one.
I need one too.
I'm assuming you don't need a strength axe, though.
No.
Everyone needs a strength axe.
No, I don't.
Nope.
Hunters used to be able to have axes and a bow. That was awesome.
My rogue used to be able to use a gun and a dagger.
Listen,
Alright,
do
we're
you know how
just
many people I
gonna-
made mad with the Del Ren set?
Let's get the reses out for those who are dead over here.
Everything's
Thank
a
you,
weapon.
awesome
Exactly
healers
right.
of awesomeness. And looks like we're waiting on Ray. Hope, are you gonna be able to get to us?
I think so.
Okay.
But I've been proven wrong before.
Well, if you get close
If I-
enough and die, then we'll just res you.
Sounds good. I'm just stealthing through some of this shit.
Cool.
Heck
Something
There's
got
the
pulled.
Dark Beast Shredder.
Yeah, those
Always
those,
come out
those
of
are
there.
Yeah,
unavoidable.
he's close to the wall, so yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those ones that you can't avoid pulling.
Just
regardless.
keep rolling, keep running through the fire.
Well, I got close. I'm on the other side of the goose.
As soon as we're out of combat, I'll get you. Or at least I will
Sounds
attempt
good.
to.
Sounds good. I don't know. There's the shredders right next. I don't know.
She'll try and be sneaky.
Oh, if you're wanting sneaky, that's not me.
I'm trying not
No,
to
when
get in
she
this
used to play a
fire.
rogue, sometimes she'd forget stealth and you just see her walking in thinking she was stealth. It was absolutely hilarious.
That is pretty
It
funny.
was worse when I was, switching to shaman, and I would forget that shaman can't stealth because the ghost wolf is kind of, see-through-ish, so I thought I was stealthed.
Oh no.
Okay, that's even funnier.
Alright, gonna try to get you, Pope.
Look at my pets trying to take off to get those slimelings.
So you're saying
like-
your pets are bloodthirsty? Got it.
Nope.
They're trying to eat the volatile
I
slime.
think I'm close. So let me know in, just a second.
Woo!
Okay, here.
Alright.
I got 2 cleanup crew waste masks. Does anybody else want one? I have a warbound one.
What?
I have a warbound one and another one. Does anyone need the
I think I
trans?
just rolled
I
trans.
usually roll one. Yes.
Let's go
I
ahead
usually
and
roll one.
bless this group right here. Blast this all down. Get some ranged interrupts or some slappy hands.
You can take a look
get
at the
'em in
rolls here in a second. For
Yeah,
week
I'm
for
like,
these things.
why am I?
It would be.
When I need it, I roll
Mantis
one.
is the next one on the roll. The transmog for that. Shut up, Bran.
Yeah, dude. It's just like Bran.
He's like, don't die.
No one wants
I
to hear this.
EBM does have some of the best April Fool's ones.
Oh
I
yeah.
think my favorite was the Cobalt that would sit there and yell at you.
Yeah, I think
don't know if I remember
Janice
that.
was
When was
next on the
Alright, let's get
the waste.
wait here. A little reset, please, sir.
It was
Okay,
during
so
the Crucible, or not the other one, the one with the arena and Wrath Lich King.
Mm.
It's freaking
Alrighty.
hilarious.
Okay, who gets this transmog? Because I've got 2. I don't need it.
I think Thanos is the next highest, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay, Fan, where you at?
At the door.
So, been thinking, should I attempt to raid on hotel Wi-Fi next week?
You saw what happened to me.
It really depends on the hotel.
It really, truly does.
It's gonna be the Dallas
so
downtown
far-
Sheraton.
I am not liking Discipline today. I like it for Mythics. I'm switching back to Holy.
Solid.
Okay, do what you gotta
Maybe
do.
next week I'll try it again. I can't keep Atonement on everybody. Not working for me.
It's definitely harder to do atonement when you have this many people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but when you do get it, oh.
All right. Electricity is going to cover a couple areas of the ground. You can stand on the conveyors, or we're just going to pull the boss away from those areas. So just get on the other areas that are not electrified. Random players are going to get marked where screws are going to come up from drill screws or whatever are going to come up from the bottom for 3 seconds. Just keep moving and move away from other people.
How
No
do
big
the
deal.
edges work?
Yeah, edges work. Me and Drax are gonna get a pyro party pack, and we're gonna take that out away from the group. We're usually gonna go probably to one of the edges, the very front or back of the different things. There's gonna be the phase where he starts activating inventions, and they're gonna come down the conveyor belts and point across. One of them is just going to be big beams that point across. Dodge those. One is going to be rockets that go in random directions. Get out of those. And then another one is going to be the mega magnetize. Do not get pulled into the magnets. Phase 2, boss empowers each invention, so the beams will turn into void beams, which will just be bigger. And then instead of rockets, it will be void barrage. Then he's going to have during phase 2 he's going to do the beta launch. Everybody's going to get knocked back, and then you need to be on conveyor belts, get to the boss, big healing cooldowns. Swirlies hit you and disorient you, so do not get hit. And then it'll go to phase 2. After phase 2, back to phase 1. That's where the upgraded inventions are. So easy peasy squeezy lemons. Nia, thank you for your wonderful comments. Yellow cookie monster.
Nom nom nom.
I said I'm eating cookies. All I hear you saying is blah 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 blah.
What kind of cookies?
How rude.
It's okay. I know it's fine. I'm good.
But
No worries,
accurate.
Esterosa. Just let me know when you're back and we'll drop the timer.
I'm back. Sorry.
No worries, no worries,
I
you're
just
good.
pulled them all out of the stupid pill thing. So.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so you're good to go. You're the last one. Here we go.
How do we do this fight?
You should have been not eating cookies, so if you die,
Oh.
don't res her. If she
No,
dies,
no,
don't
no,
res her.
I'm fine.
Don't listen to that comment. You should have been sharing the
Where are we
cookies.
going? Tio.
I saw somebody going in. There's one. No. Team Critical.
I remember when I did
First
40
Oh,
and
go ahead
You
and list.
listen.
Sorry, go ahead and list. I need to get used to calling that.
Told
Apologies,
boss.
everyone.
Yeah, learning experience.
Yep.
I remember when you do 40 men and people had the add-on that would tell you who's pulled.
Watch
Just
the
to
turret.
yell
Stay
yell
away
at.
from lines.
Oh, we still have that on Satelsu pulled.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
Greg says Team Critical.
Watch your step.
Details is like.
Okay, we're going
No.
to the other side of this. You stay on the conveyor belts, all good.
In the 40 man though, it would like do a raid warning so that everybody knew.
Oh, you
So
can set it up for
even if
that,
war went-
definitely.
Watch the drills.
Run out.
Here comes the rockets. They're gonna go
Watch your
crazy.
step.
Dodge as best as you can. screws coming in 3. Watch your feet. Watch your friends.
And the magnets and the conveyor belt.
Taunt
I'm
boss.
going the opposite way. Y'all have fun over there. Watch the magnets. They're in the middle. Over here, anyway. Yep, there too, I see 'em.
Watch your step.
Okay, now we got caddy corner wire transfer on the ground, so stay here is good. More screws. Watch your feet, watch your friends.
Phase chain.
Beta launch, get on the conveyor belts. Best as you can. Big heels. Get Megged up.
Watch your step.
We have it.
Reach your bot.
It's like 2 minutes.
Okay. I see it.
Defensive.
Drax Pyro Party Pack.
Run out.
See you later, alligator.
If I can move.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were on the conveyor belt. Alright, it's gonna be the big beams. Watch your feet.
Oh. The 15 movement stacks is so slow.
Just murder the boss. We're good to go.
Good job.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Great job.
Hey, we're down 6. Yay.
Me too.
Alright, if you have your cool Galago loyalty rewards card silver, go ahead and teleport back to the Intercontinental. Otherwise, probably easier just to jump off the side and die.
Sacrifice.
Ooh, another
At what point do you get that card?
5?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Go return in the quest.
Yep, it's up the stairs if you're looking for it.
Ooh, if we get to rank 7, we upgrade it to gold.
Time is money, friend.
Satisfaction recommended.
Okay, we're headed to the Galagio.
Always a pleasure. I got more for a price.
A ride. Someone give me a ride.
I'm just hopping on the rocket and making him take me there.
I don't know if these guys,
Yeah, I
I was gonna
suppose.
say, those guys aren't killable, so. Oh, nice. Get murked.
I swear this cat. Oh my lord.
Is
Cat
the
doing
tower
cat things?
space where we're going?
I don't know.
No, apparently not. If she's inside the place.
Yeah, we're going to the left staircase in the front of the Galagio, not the Intercontinental.
Well, it took us to right outside the one-armed bandit.
Did it really?
Or
Really?
behind him.
Oh,
Yeah,
behind
right
him, so do you have access to him?
Let's find out. Angry rat. No.
Well, there's
Well, that's the skip then. Good to know.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
how do we get out?
Where are you guys? Can someone rescue
We're
Drax?
inside.
Die and res at the beginning?
Oh, never mind. Drax doesn't need rescuing. It looked like he did. He looked like he was drowning in there.
I mean,
I don't know how to get you guys out. I don't even know where you're at. That's awesome.
I need
Just
rescuing
stand
in
by next
multiple
to
ways.
exploding rats.
Wait for us to get to you?
No, we're down at the bottom of the staircase. Ah!
I'm trying to die to exploding sewer rats.
I just died.
Dude, I'm sure there's mobs in there, right?
Yes. Do not take the rocket.
Kill the mobs on the way back to us.
Do not follow. Do not follow Ibar's lead.
So
Hey,
the
I thought it would
so the
work.
rocket is the skip. That's
Yep.
Yeah, the Tower of
Good to
Space,
know.
I think, is the skip.
Okay.
Well, now we know. It's after battle.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna run for running from that.
I know, I went the wrong way too.
We're learning things.
That was funny.
Thought it would work.
Going left once you get inside.
HMM has attempted to skip a cutscene.
Means DBM has renamed itself for today.
Yep, that's what it said. HMM.
What does HMM stand for?
I am not sure.
We're gonna have to go look that shit up.
Gonna go left here as well. Someone can grip.
Which one?
The dealer over there who's deciding to hang out by his lonesome. Nice, nice.
Where's Drax going?
You okay over there, Drax?
Am I ever?
What did we say about soloing?
I saw the trash can and wanted trash can.
We have another dealer over here. Thank you.
Must always get the trash cans.
The shiny trash can.
You might find Oscar in one.
Secretly a raccoon tank, not a bear tank.
Part of me is wondering what happens if I stand underneath
Oh,
one of these falls tornado.
You do know that
Try it and see.
dogs have a tendency to nose through the trash, and Worgen dog, yeah.
Close enough.
Fatality! Fatality!
Apparently jumping through one of the umbrellas bugged you out.
Weird.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it crashed me. I jumped through the umbrella as I was fighting and it crashed me. So I was like, alright, well, I guess we'll do that.
Leave the umbrellas alone. Why did that seem so much easier than last time?
We were stopping and actually killing things rather than just continuing. Oh my gosh, I'm polymorph!
I am a pink bunny rabbit.
Oh god!
I'm a white one with a black hat. How cute am I?
Now I'm a white one with a black hat.
Touch your feet.
Hot foot.
Learn to dodge. Okay, Bran. Calm down.
How come
When
I
he
can't
calls
do
you out.
that?
You're
Do you have
not.
DBM?
No.
Do you
I do
have
too, and I'm not hearing it either.
Do you have GTFO?
No.
No.
That's probably what it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have both
Yeah,
of those.
it's
I do have
GTFOs
GTFO.
because it adds on to DBM and it's just
Yeah, so GTFO is the thing that does the like an alarm.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
So
I
if you're
think that's why
standing
I
in some-
don't have it.
Yeah, it's obnoxious, but it definitely helps you not stand in things.
True.
I do it pretty well without an annoying alarm in my ear.
I don't know. I see you die a
Same.
lot. Just saying.
Usually.
What? What was that,
Wow.
Neil? Are you eating cookies again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Kind
You gonna let us know what kind of cookies?
One-armed
Chips Ahoy
bandit of
minis.
doom.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have not. I'll be honest. I've not done the mechanics for y'all's combination of doing the flaming coin, the coin and bomb, the flame and bomb, shock and flame, shock and bomb, all those different things. So I don't know what is the best ones, but I know we can't do the same order twice.
Right.
Usually left or right, unless it goes the same one.
The one that gave us the problems the most was when it spawned the little ads. I think that one's got us a couple times.
Is that the three large ads or the 5 small ads that fixate players? I guess
That I
both
don't
of them
remember.
fixate. So the coin and bomb summons the 5 small ads that fixate players. Flame and coin just deals heavy raid-wide damage. The videos I watched earlier said the shock ones we should do later on because the pylons just stay there for the rest of the entire fight. So if we can, we'll do flame and coin, coin and bomb, flame and bomb, and then for the second part we'll do the shock and flame or shock and bomb, coin and bomb, or coin and shock. So there's going to be pylons. Summon pylons will activate when clicked, and during every spin to win, activating a pylon will trigger the pylon's effect again. The player who clicks will take a massive chunk of physical damage. Activating a pylon removes the 2 closest shocking fields. So does the who has been clicking pylons in the past? Anybody specific?
That one I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was probably Bryce that he could heal himself right afterwards.
I am going to log out and log back in. My game is lagging terribly.
Did you tell it not to?
I did, but
What determines where the coin rolls and how does it roll back? 'Cause I know Bright had something. He did something with that too.
okay. So the coin roll is a pay line. So it's going to send out. Here, let me see this. Send out 2 coins from the boss marked by blue lines. And is it my whole entire computer?
Oh, so
What
it
is
falls
happening?
over and it clicks
It
back.
goes and hits a wall and falls over, and you just run over to it and click it, and you can shoot it back at the boss.
Gotcha.
Yeah, preferably, and you can shoot it wherever you want. So if you just shoot it at the wall, it gets rid of it. But if you shoot it back towards the boss, which I think is okay, but as long as we tell people, hey, coin coming back through at the boss, and then people can, if you get close enough to it while it's passing you by, you get a little buff. The tank debuff, me and Drax are going to be taking that out to the edges of the room. Withering Flames applies flames to random players when the real attendants are active. It can be dispelled. When it's dispelled, fire waves spread from your position, so we just got to make sure to kind of spread out before you get dispelled. Healers just be looking out for people that need to be dispelled. Foul Exhaust is just something that periodically releases. It's a large AoE and healing absorb, so when that goes off, we need, kind of big heals. And then at 30%, the boss starts a 1 minute and 40-second hard enrage timer. So, 30% might be the time to lust, but I don't remember what we did if we just lusted on the rip in the past. So.
30% sounds good.
Yep. So we'll lust at 30% just because we have the extra damage So it's going to do some interesting things. Linked machines connects a beam from each pylon to the boss, so we don't want to be hitting those pylons. Or the beams, I mean. Hot heat. It's going to mark 2 players and fire a beam towards them. I think you want to not have your friends in it. If you see someone, get away from them, and players who get marked with the beam probably stop moving. Scattered payout just deals extra raid damage, and then if we don't kill the boss, explosive jackpot will kill the raid. So yeah, pretty much it. I'm logging back in. Prayers that it's the game that was lagging and not my computer being a turd. Looks like it's loading just fine, so. So to get the deposited symbols, assistants are going to come out right, and we have to kill the assistants and then go run over to them and use the action prompt. Is that right? Whoever has done it in the past, has anybody done that in the past? Or is it, was it some of the other raiders?
It's whoever
Might have
picks
been
it
them.
up. So,
Okay. I
I've
think you
taken
just
it.
run. I think you just run over it, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Someone pick it up and then call out which ones need to go.
All right.
I was just given a friendly weak aura that tells you which ones to use.
Oh, nice.
So.
Nice.
When in doubt, just pick it up and Grit will call out which one we should do. That way, we at least have someone with it.
Yep.
I will shunt that at Grit so he has it as well.
Thank you. And I don't have lead because of leaving for that.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Copy import. We'll go ahead and get that in. My weak auras.
Yep.
Import. Alright. And here we go.
5.
We had a
4,
guardian angel
3,
looking over us
2,
tonight.
1.
Bait.
And that is why I shrink.
There's the big heal absorb.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Big hit on me.
Phase change.
We're gonna do flame and coin.
Oh, that was loud in my ear.
Yeah, it was very loud. That was really cool. Thank you, Guardian Angel.
Somebody has
I have flame. I got it.
Yep. Go deposit it. Flame.
On my way.
Coin, go deposit it.
AoE.
There we go.
Shut up, Fran.
Almost make me want to get it.
I
know.
need to move mine.
I'll probably go away tomorrow. It was really sad.
Looks like you accidentally pulled, but eh.
I
My bad, I
did,
should have
yeah,
noticed.
It's fine. You know
Special
how it goes.
coming.
Dodge.
Hey, you.
Line, alright, so it's just one. Watch out. I'll need someone when it gets knocked over to go
Defensive.
click it and send it back directly
Run
through the
to
boss.
edge of room. Watch your
Coin.
feet.
Got it. Well,
Here it
I thought I
comes.
did.
Nia got it, looked like. Maybe. Was that right? Yeah.
Yep.
One of y'all did.
Nia and I were both there. One of us got it.
We were making
Oh,
sure.
exhaust, big heal, absorb,
Taunt.
tank bomb.
Taunt boss. Phase change.
Alright, we're gonna do coin and shock this time. or the weak aura.
Kick.
Can I pick up the shock? Somebody
Someone
has
get
Shock
the shock.
deposit.
Someone get the shock.
Let's
Shifts.
see.
Can you get? Can you
Shifts,
deposit
hold on.
it? Shifts, please. Over
Run
here.
to the
Shifts.
boss.
Yep. Thank you.
Very nice. Extra, extra.
There we go.
Very good.
I'm highly entertained that they call it shock.
Zappy zap.
Exhaust.
Bait. Drop.
Defensive.
Coming up on 35%.
Round to edge of room. Special coming.
Stay line, watch yourself.
Watch your feet.
Stay close for the debuff, or the buff, not debuff, excuse me. Go ahead and lust.
Phase 2.
You will die, one-armed bandit. You will die.
Here comes a coin.
Coin coming back through, watch yourself.
Knock.
Knock back.
Bait.
Okay, do not stand in between the boss and that
Special coming.
pylon.
Dodge.
Pay line coming out.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Knock.
Very nice. Well done, everyone. Thank you, Weakora.
Stay away from lines.
I'm glad that was helpful. House of Cards.
It's on my list. Yeah.
Do you have any idea how much that thing costs? I'm gonna take
Oh,
it out of
guys.
your sorry green hide, Gaslow.
Yes?
So now you guys can take the shortcut. And it'll work perfect.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just go all the way back to the beginning again, just so I can take the shortcut.
Whatever's preferred.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because this big door up here is shut if you just take the shortcut.
Oof.
Behind the Prince Guard muscle.
Checking on that trinket real quick.
So the skip takes you to Muggsy then?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
People need it from me.
usually it's the last two bosses, right?
Yeah, it's been like that.
Yeah. Good, good, good.
Yeah, you kill the first guy and then you get the...
I almost wish
And
it stopped
it
before.
takes you to this thing?
Nope, takes you down at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, the bottom of the stairs, okay.
I almost wish it went before One Arm Bandit, because it has some good stuff for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's got my best weapon right there.
I wonder if you can backtrack. I doubt it, but...
That's 69 though, that free.
Hey, watch your feet! Haha! Nice! Look at
Yeah,
that,
funny
4
number.
piece.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 Oh, I'm gonna die! Oh.
Totally.
Oh, what's this? Cartel jumper cables? That's cool.
Yep.
That's the new thing, yeah.
Yeah, so you can
What
Oh,
about
electric
cartel
shock.
jumper cables?
You
That's
get
a new
that
thing.
rank 6.
If you die.
Is that different from the engineering jumper cables?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like a soul stone.
Once
It's like
every
a
30
personal
minutes.
soul stone, right?
Just got to be out of combat.
30 minutes.
Oh, you can't be in a boss fight?
No.
Correct.
Nope.
Okay. That makes sense. That would be kind of
That'd be
crazy.
nice.
Cool, then.
30 battle resist.
But good for wipe prevention if you can plan those out when to use them.
Yeah. Okay. Muggsy, your brother. Okay, we're gonna start on the left side, and as everyone probably remembers, there's gonna be a couple ads that spawn. We'll start killing the blue one right next to the boss, and then we'll move over to the moon. Let me get these other markers down. The skull and the circle are going to be for the split on the other side. So blue side, we got the electroshockers, 2 electroshockers. Kill those. Then there's going to be crawler mines. You can run into them when you're healthy to detonate them. There's going to be a goblin guided rocket. This is where we're going to soak. It's going to be the soak. And then there's going to be spray and pray, going to lock onto a random player and shoot a cone of bullets. You stand still so other players can get out of the cone. There's the big line that someone's going to get called double whammy. That person needs to stop so that one of the tanks can get in front of it, and it's going to reduce the amount of damage that the targeted player takes. So that's going to be everything on the blue side. When we go, when he gets to about 90%, we are all, so it depends on where all the players are when he loses his energy. So as we go, he changes phases and loses his energy. It's not based on his location, it's based on the number of players that are on each side. So we'll call out, we'll kind of play kind of near the center rather than being on the far side, so that we can all get over quickly. On the red side, there's going to be 2 players marked with the Earthshaker goal. This is where the party is going to split. We need at least 5 players, including at least 1 healer, to stand in each goal. The boss needs to not be near them or it's bad. You want to interrupt the pay respects, dodge frontals, and kill the ad to break out. There's going to be an ability called Frost Shatter Boots. Targets random players that are not inside the goal. Makes your movement slippery, reducing the friction, and it will take you longer to start and stop moving. There's going to be a Storm Fury finger gun. This is kind of like the spray and pray, it looks like. Locks on a random player and shoots a cone of electricity. Stand still so that the other players can get out. And then there's going to be the tank mechanic that we're going to try to, instead of whenever they do the goal where they're splitting up, instead of being here, we'll probably go a little closer to the wall in the middle so that when he hits one of us, we'll be already on the wall and can just run the gold out.
Okay.
I've had it whenever we were doing it before, it would put gold across the floor as we get hit. And yeah, so I think it'll be better if we have the boss a little further in.
Yeah, I remember when I got hit with that, it fucked up with my camera.
Yeah, so yeah, that, and you have to keep moving. I'm pretty sure I hold on to the boss until I get the gold knuckles. That's pretty much the deal. So it will be no big deal, and then you can take him and do the same thing again.
Okay.
Once we get to 40%, he'll do Bullet Storm. He'll cast 3 rotations of abilities. He'll cast Static Charge at random player locations. Charges through that location at a set distance. At the end of each charge, he'll cast Bullet Storm. You want to stand in front or behind, and he's going to be rotating. It's going to be super great. And then phase 2, he's going to, we got to blast him down. He casts Bloodlust on himself, increasing his haste, and at 100 energy, he wipes the raid. So we'll lust at that point on phase 2. We'll lust at phase 2 to blast him down. Any questions, concerns, thoughts? Nia had mentioned if the ranged want to go ahead and focus down Moon while we all focus the square on melee. That sounds great to me. And then we'll pull the boss towards the middle. We don't want the soak puddles to end up on the markers because we're going to be killing those things, and the soak puddles need to not be there. Yeah, I would say divide up. Again, the cheat sheet says only 5 players plus a healer need to be in there, but if we want to go ahead and just split the groups up how we have them, group 1 and 3 on Skull, group 2 and 4 on Moon. Good question. I think that's how we were doing it. We were just fully splitting the groups, right? If I remember correctly.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we'll just keep doing it that way, and if on heroic that's not working out, then we'll do it differently. We'll do 5 players plus a healer per the cheat sheet. Alrighty, everybody's ready, so here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
Mines.
Someone must have. That was supposed to be for the phase. Mines, if you got help, you can blast them. Tank is also an option for that.
Line go boom.
Goblin guided
Soak.
rocket. Let's soak.
Watch your feet.
I'm moving
Stand
that.
still so Drax can tank that.
This one's just for you.
Dodge.
Okay, after this spray and pay, let's go ahead and move everybody over. Come over to the red side. And I'm gonna pull them over past those circles. That way when y'all split up, y'all can blast your ads down, no problems. Take those to split them up. Everybody go to your groups. 1 and 3 skull, 2 and 4 circle.
Frontal.
Good. It's fun. You can either come damage the boss. I think you just get marked with like slithery stuff. I'm not sure really. So here's my golden knuckles.
Taunt boss.
Heals on me. No big deal.
Now there's not giant gold streaks going all the way around the world.
Yep.
Oh,
Watch your
man.
feet.
Gonna start dragging them towards the center.
Yep. Come on. Everybody kind of get
Frontal.
close to the edge too. Watch out for that frontal. Go ahead and everybody get on the blue side.
Phase
Alright,
change.
again, ranged on Moon.
Watch your step.
Okay. Yep, and he's doing his spinny ability, so be careful there.
Bait.
Does it 3 times, right?
He's gonna target someone.
Charge.
We do have an ad again.
Watch your step.
Okay, bullet storm.
Bait.
And after he does his last bullet storm,
Charge.
that's when we would normally, I think,
Watch your step.
less.
This is where we lost, yeah.
Yep. So
Phase 2.
but we're just gonna murder him, so it's all good. He had no chance.
Mines are out.
Good soak, that was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Ad is up. Again, split up. Kinda not as well, but interrupts.
Help
Kill your
soak.
ad. We got the soak. Nice, good job
Watch your feet.
getting everybody in that soak.
Taunt boss.
Why you stood in the way? I thought I was a tank again.
Happens.
Dodge.
Frontal.
Good job, boys.
Good job, everyone. Woo!
Help soak.
Down he goes.
GG's.
What's next, Scallywag? Ooh, someone's
wise guys refuse to offer.
Good job, guys.
Woot.
Remember, if you're not a tank, don't stand in stuff like me.
I mean, if you want to tank again, we can always go back to BFA raids. Those were fun times.
Those work.
I don't know where I was going, y'all. Sorry about that.
We all just decided to follow you.
I know. I was like, all right,
Hey,
this corner looks cool.
Follow the leader.
We'll
Let's
follow
go.
the fearless leader.
He must know something we don't.
Apparently we're all lemmings. What? Don't get knocked off. I hear it's fun.
It very much
stand in
is.
front or
I
behind
have
the boss,
experience.
Probably preferably behind, if you don't have wings.
What kind of wings? Because FAA wings.
Red Bull.
Shit.
Wings are just a conspiracy.
Shit.
Are we gonna reset? Or
AFK shifts is, you know.
I don't think we need to reset. I think we're good.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have the less debuff.
Oh, you're right. It helps if I look, guys.
Okay. Wait for shifts to get back here.
Alright, when you place the bombs down in whatever corner, where do they need to go? Like, I know they need to go to the dot, but one time I placed one and I missed it.
Yeah, so you see the grate here? You need to make sure that you're at least more than halfway past the grate in and before you throw it. If not, it will not be counted as in.
So it's like in a cone towards the grate, like.
Right. So the grate, basically one of the grates will drop down, and then when he says, okay, run 2 bombs to whatever color, let's say it's blue square, right? You would run it to that grate that's dropped down, run onto the grate, and then throw the bomb, and that will count as 1. And then you'll know you got it because you'll see the flares on either side of the grate light up.
Okay, so just put it on the platform.
Yep, yeah, just go on the platform and then click your extra button.
Alright, thanks.
Okay. So phase 1's pretty easy. We're gonna split the raid. Again, 1 and 3 will be on the left side. That's either X or Diamond. 2 and 4 on the right side, Moon and Star. Make sure you're in with your tank as he is getting the big AoE. You need to be inside of it. There's gonna be bombs, the big bad bunch of bombs. Those bombs in the arena that deal very high damage to anyone hit. Anyone hit by a bomb receives a dot which stacks. And if you're marked with Sapper's Satchel, you will deal damage to nearby players. Is that that's not the same as the Giga Bomb, right? With the fused canisters? Because that's what y'all were asking about just a second ago, right? Taking
Right,
the bombs
during the
over phase
during
2.
the intermission phase. Yeah, the intermission phase or whatever it is, where we have to take the bombs to break them into the next phase.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's phase 1. I don't think we're gonna have an issue getting through phase 1. Phase 2, all phase 1 mechanics are retained, but new abilities are added. There's gonna be Giga Coils at 100 energy. 8 of the technicians are summoned. He's gonna activate Giga Coil, which pulses AoE damage. He'll spam Giga Blast, which is gonna deal a whole bunch of damage in a line. 1 gate at the edge of the room will lower, exposing the controls. A Giga Bomb must get to the Giga controls. So if I'm reading this right, is it going to be just 1 gigabomb and then all the others are going to be thrown off the
2.
side? 2
2.
gigabombs.
Yep. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm used to running them. I run almost every time we do this, so.
Perfect. Yeah, if you're running bombs, yeah, if you feel comfortable running bombs, you know exactly what you're doing. Run the bombs. I'm all about it. Then we're gonna have fused canisters. I think we had at least 2 people in each of the fused canisters is what we want. Each
You
fused
talking about
canister.
TikTok ones?
Yeah, I think that's what it's.
One thing going
Yeah.
back to the bombs is there'll
Yep.
be extra. So if the 2
Yeah.
bombs have gone and set the coils off, if you see a bomb, grab it and run it off the edge or throw it in the middle.
Yes. And is there? I don't know because I've never ran bombs. Is there an indicator so
Yeah,
people
it's
know?
action button. It'll
Is
pop up
there
when you get there.
Is there an
It's-
indicator for you to know that 2 bombs have already been thrown?
It'll
I
be somebody who
think we
requires to watch them, but I can do my best to watch it and call it out.
Okay. But just call out, yeah, if you're throwing a bomb at it, you know, those say you're throwing a bomb. Once we hear 2 people have thrown a bomb in, then we'll call to throw the rest of them off the side. I think that's a good way to rock it out.
I'm pretty sure what Bright was doing before too is just waiting for me, and there normally was one other person that would run them all the time, and we would just call them out as they were in, and everybody else would be like, "Okay, off to the side."
Yep, perfect. Then there'll be an intermission phase. He starts by cratering, dealing lethal damage to anyone in the impact, so get out of that. He puts up a massive absorb shield. We gotta damage it down. We gotta break the shield and interrupt total destruction. Then we're going to phase 3. The Gigabomb and Giga Coils are still retained. Bigger Batter Bomb Blast, which is the upgraded version of the Big Bad Bunch of Bombs. It starts with a massive AoE frontal, 30-yard AoE around the tank. Remaining effects are the same. Then it's upgraded to the fused canisters are upgraded to the TikTok canisters. 1 player must soak each canister, each soak. So I think we still want to try to have 2. And then tanks, I believe we're just gonna run our ability out. Tank swap, easy peasy. Pretty straightforward. We've done this one, so get through it. I think we want to lust on pull. Is anybody against that? We'll just rip it on the start.
What side do you want me on?
You're gonna be on the right side with Moon and Star. 2 and 4 right, 1 and 3 left.
Yeah, there's two places you can lust. You can either do lust on pull, or when he does the intermission phase before you have to interrupt him, you can like hold that phase as long as you can using the hero, and then
We
interrupt
usually
him.
hero on pull because that way we have the most people alive.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And ranged, remember to bait out the bombs
There
in
you
this
go.
first beginning.
Let's do it.
We'll start. My side's gonna start with the soak, so please make sure
5,
you're in the soak.
4, 3,
Dodge all the other
2,
awesome mechanics, and here we go.
Pulling George now?
Lust it.
Group 1 share.
Oop.
Taunt boss.
My game has frozen.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no.
It's
It
not
did
ideal.
It did not like the lust.
Bomb incoming. Group 2 share.
Okay, I'm back.
Your taunt.
Well, thank you guys for
Watch
keeping
your
me
step.
alive. Holy moly.
You came back just in time for your taunt too. Hey.
Yeah.
Group 1 share.
My soak.
Taunt boss. Bomb incoming. Group 2 share.
This wasn't supposed to be our soak.
Ah, shit.
I might have either ripped aggro back, but looks like we recovered.
Watch your
Great
step.
job, healers. Holy moly.
Great. We got a good heal team.
Route 1 share. Bomb
Big
incoming.
bombs.
I need an add-on or weak order to tell me you ripped.
Yeah,
Route 2
right.
share.
My side's
Taunt
soaked.
boss. Watch
Feet.
your step.
So yeah, it looks like those
Phase two.
canisters are those circles that you guys are getting. If someone can go and soak with a friend. Alright, so here is the, let's take bombs over.
Phase
AoE.
change.
Is that right? Is this where we're taking bombs over to
Defensive.
that side?
Yep.
I got murked. I'll help with callouts now that I'm dead.
There's not. I need another one over here. All right, we're good.
Okay, the other side is down.
They,
yeah.
they all can be just run off the side.
Other side, other side.
Nice, Megan.
Oh, total destruction got cast, so we're pretty much done for. So
Did we did we do the? Because there was.
it looks like we only got one of the sides. So this
All right.
one got hit, and then
Phase
this one didn't over here.
So the second side dropped down after the bomb hit the first side.
Defensive.
We had to wait.
Run out.
Yeah, it looks like each one of these coils has one gate that drops down. So I'm assuming after you
Line on you.
do the first, the second one on that side drops down.
Yeah, so one control takes one bomb. That will drop the second one, is what it seems like.
Okay.
Yep.
Die, Drax.
I tried to keep you alive, but then
You
I
could
died.
totally solo this, right,
If
Bear?
the healer has
Oh, yeah, definitely.
the jumper cables, go ahead and use them.
Naked can pretend to be a healer.
Where's the release point?
Yeah, entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
if
in
Naked
mistake.
can get one of us up, we can get everybody else.
Yeah, where's the rocket that I can take?
It's right outside the entrance. So
So
just
the
head out
carter-
there
Little
and run here.
goblin.
If the cartel jumper cables are an option, should we pick them?
Not yet.
No, hang on, because I think we can get. It looks like we have shifts up. There we go.
Take me to the tower.
And
of
somebody's
spades.
Brazier of Awakening got me.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have a warlock in here right now, huh?
Nope.
We do not.
I made a chat and officer chat saying we didn't have one, so if it's an issue. I can
I-
make it rolling one or something.
I was saying earlier, I have a warlock already at 80. All I need to do is gear it. It won't take me but a week to do that. So, if you want me to switch off my monk to that, I don't mind. I mean, you
I
can
think-
ask V. I've been playing both of them for over a decade now.
Nice. I'm speaking for myself. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we want you to play what you think, like what you want to play, and you're gonna have fun with, and we'll make everything else work. But if you want to,
Yeah.
then we're not gonna say no.
Yeah, lock
Oh,
rocks
I
are
don't
awesome,
care.
but
I really don't care what I play, as long as as long as I'm helping the group. I really don't care.
We appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to, we would definitely. That's something we would love. And if you need help gearing or otherwise, let us know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll switch over after tomorrow's raid. I'll start working on him.
Heck yeah.
I mean, and this guy's actually this tune's getting to where really outside of the heroics, I don't get very much in gear anyway. He's only missing like 2 pieces to be fully upgraded champions, and then the rest are heroes I'm working on now. So
Nice.
dun, dun, dun. I'm back.
You for food?
Whee.
Thank you for the noms.
There's also a hammer by the food, it looks like, too.
Thank you for that too.
Indeed.
to get the first on heroic, maybe the second if we're blasting.
Do we want to put any kind of markers to help give us an indication of which coil we should go to first?
Does the left side of the gate drop down on each one of them?
That's what it looked like when we were last time.
Yeah, there is a consistency. I just don't remember which two coils are popping down. I think in heroic it changes.
I think green is always first. The
green.
Yeah, there's like the green smoke that comes out the top of it.
Oh, okay.
That one, I think.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
I recall from previous fights, it's by a quarter of the circle.
Yeah, right? Once both controls on one of them gets destroyed, it's gonna electrify the whole floor on that side, on that corner.
That's what I believe it does, and that's kind of the enrage.
All right.
Five,
To your positions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rust.
Helps if I hit the right button.
Group 1 share. Taunt boss.
Big bombs.
Big bad bunch of
Bomb
bombs.
incoming. Group 2 share. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a unfortunate happening over there.
Yeah.
Group 2 share. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Taunt boss. Bomb incoming. Group 2 share. Watch your step.
Let's hope.
Phase 2.
Okay, kill the ads. Yep.
Phase
Get over to the
change.
boss.
Defensive. Defensive.
Oh, mine went off the edge. You the other one on this platform. I threw it too hard.
Defensive. Defensive.
Yep. Big heals while they're doing bombs. Other side's
Defensive.
down.
Defensive. Defensive.
Any luck?
Defensive.
Another bomb? Any more bombs?
Yeah, like bug.
So it looks like the left side
Bomb on you.
each of them, or
Interrupt phase 3.
I could have sworn Bright was always
Bomb
saying
incoming.
take the bombs to green, and it was like all of them went to green.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like I've always seen.
I don't
I've only
remember
never-
doing both sides.
Yeah, like
I don't
I
think it's
what?
Hellsoak.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's both sides. I think it's showing us which one's next.
You think it's
I
what?
do- So, because there's one on the opposite of where we're throwing the bombs the first time is open as well. I think we ignore that. I do think we need to do both sides of the green one. I don't know why our bombs fell through the grate, but I think that one that's open, that's not
That jumper
green,
cable?
is just showing us which one's next.
Yeah, I'm looking at the guide. It says one gate at the edge of the room will lower, exposing the controls. Gigabomb must get to the Giga controls to stop Gallywix. It doesn't say anything specifically about the other side, but the diagram does show both sides. Also, remember, if you aren't dealing with bombs, we need to DPS his shield down so he can interrupt. We did get it at the end, just a reminder.
Did that res reach you, Grit?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, just checking.
So, just reading the guide, adventure guide, says charged gigabombs brought to Giga controls trigger a gigabomb detonation, causing control meltdown, which interrupts his giga coils. Okay. Total destruction. Do abilities. Okay, so total destruction supposed to be interruptible.
Once we get the shield down.
Yeah, once we get the shield down. Alright, well. Just get the bomb mechanic down, it seems like, and two should go to the same color, left platform, right platform. I imagine Heroic would do 4 bombs, 2 colors, so. Once we get that, I think we'll have it.
Yeah.
I think for Heroic it might limit, once you do a bomb, you can't do it again.
Yeah, I think different people have to do different bombs. Something to that effect. Niana, Megid, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Just waiting on Megid.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Group 1 share. Taunt boss. Bomb incoming.
Look at that, bait that bomb.
Group 2 share. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Taunt boss.
Pope, are you soaking any of those, buddy?
Yep.
Okay.
Bomb incoming.
Couldn't tell if it was hitting you.
Group 2 share. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Taunt boss. Bomb incoming. Route 2 share. Watch your step. Phase 2.
Okay, alright. Bomb, bombs. Bomb-ba-dom-ba-dom. Who's the bomb? You're the bomb. Become one with the bomb.
Dodge.
Yep, it just goes right through the grate when I throw it.
Phase change.
If you
We
just
get 'em
walk
all?
on the, if you get far enough on there, I got it. Yeah, so it is one on each side.
Good job.
If you just walk onto
Just
the grate,
big heals.
you don't have to click the action button. It will
It is-
automatically throw it for you.
Get his shield. Yeah, this is good.
Interrupt phase 3.
Alright.
Defensive. Run out.
Watch your lines. Watch your circles. TikTok canisters
Hello.
coming out. 2 people in each one at least. I'll help this one.
Watch your step.
Everybody out. Get out. Run away as far as you can.
Floor is
Distance
lava
re-
in F quadrant.
Yep.
Bomb incoming.
Yeah, so we'll do the yellow
Taunt
all there,
boss.
looks like, or whatever that yellow one. I'm
Yep.
sorry, yeah, it's called yellow one.
Or we should do moon next, no?
Or moon, yeah. Well, moon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's
I
do
was looking
moon
at
next.
the yellow light coming out of the bottom of it. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying on that side. Dodge big stuff, kill ads, take the
Dodge.
bombs.
Dodge.
Bomb on you.
Dodge.
You have a bomb. Keep running. There you go. We're
Nice, good. Alright, any other bombs left? Throw them off the side. Doesn't look like there are.
Help soak.
There's one left.
TikTok canisters. Is there one?
Someone's got it.
Okay. Soak, at least
3
2 people.
canisters.
Watch your step.
Get out, run away as far as you can.
Defensive. Run out.
Next will be stars.
Help
So-
soak.
Yep, go ahead and start rotating them. TikTok canisters, soak it as soak.
Watch your step.
Oh, there's a circle.
Get out.
Bomb incoming.
Looks like both are on.
Okay.
Taunt boss.
Big damage.
Good.
Murdered the
Any-
boss.
Any other bombs up?
Taunted.
Help
So-
soak.
TikTok canisters again. Nice.
Good job.
Ow,
Way to
he
go,
killed me
guys.
right at the end. What is
Appreciate you guys
Awesome.
figuring out that bomb mechanic, because I was confused as heck. I was like, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know.
Yeah, so it's one on each side, and basically whoever gets on there just needs to run to the grate until they see their bomb disappear, and rinse and repeat, and then the other ones you can click and throw off the side.
Nice.
I rode on the curio and I have all 5 pieces. So whoever is next can have that one. Sorry, I just automatic rolled on it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
use it for a 5-piece, but if somebody else needs it for their piece, I'm not gonna roll on it. I'm just gonna skip it. Cause I've already got 2 pieces tonight.
And I know the break is a little late. Honestly, wasn't paying attention. Was just having a good time. So we can break real quick. Do 10, 5, 5, 10, what everybody's feeling. We'll get started on the next boss. Heroic.
You guys still need the curio for like 4 pieces though, right? Isn't we rolling on it for 4 pieces or any of your pieces besides 5?
Yeah, if you, I think Thanos and Paynette were the only two that needed 4-piece, and I think Thanos got his.
Yeah, I just got 4 pieces, so that means.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thanos. Sorry. Yeah.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
okay.
real quick. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling good. I just have some stomach stuff that I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna dip. But great work. Before I leave, I just want to say, very good work. You guys did fantastic. I think after everything last week coming through and clearing normal in one night is pretty impressive. So great job,
Yep.
and Grits, fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, everyone.
Feel better, Vegan.
I will be on tomorrow, so we will see you then, and we'll keep it up.
Hope you feel better soon.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
so
over it.
Ray also said that he needs this. So who does it go to? This curio.
So the next highest was Paynette.
Oh, Panet. Okay, where are you, Panet?
You got 2?
Wow.
Sunderance, you just destroyed our eardrums.
It's like an old MTV commercial.
Oh my gosh, it was.
Wow. Is a cat eating a microphone?
I was gonna say it sounds like you're beating a dolphin to death with an analog TV.
Yeah, you were.
That
I don't know if you
was
need to
very much
unplug,
unreadable.
replug your USB thing or whatnot. I'm gonna unmute you now, but that was wild.
That was painful.
Try again now. Talk again.
Is it working now?
There we go.
That's much better.
It literally
Wow.
sounded like an explosion of static and cats screeching.
I thought he was killing monkeys.
Something.
I feel like that happens from time to time.
Yeah.
I just don't have a single piece of my tier on this character, so I was wondering if I could get the curio.
Oh, yeah. How do you want to do that?
For me.
Yeah, same. Not an issue for me.
So the next highest was Paynette. If they don't have issue, then yeah.
I just had to take a bunch of medication, guys, so I'm calling it a night there too.
Okay.
Knocked on my rear.
Have a good night.
Yeah, Painhead Coria, do you need that for your
Have a
4
good night.
piece? And I think I'm disconnecting.
Uh-oh.
That's not ideal.
It's nice to get away sometimes.
It is, isn't it?
Everybody cool with the 5-minute, or do people need a little longer?
We don't have much time, so 5 minutes probably pretty good.
Yeah. I already set it to heroic, so we can just pop out, pop back in, I think. I'm gonna check.
Did they need the curio?
I don't know if they're AFK or not. Panet, are you AFK?
Alright, yeah, it did. It did work. We are good to go.
got just what you need.
Fatality! Fatality!
Always a pleasure.
Fatality!
Is Tio coming back?
Yeah, he was saying something about disconnecting.
Oh, okay, cool. My brain is not working at full capacity.
Fatality! 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 Did we reset the rate already?
Yeah,
Or
you're good
change
to come
it,
in.
rather?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't want to wander back in if we hadn't.
Mm-hmm. Yes'ms.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. This is just to see who's here.
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Mentally or physically?
Mentally, physically, or spiritually?
True. That is an option.
Then there's the metaphysically.
I'm here.
Yeah, it seems like Painted went on a AFK journey.
I'll just the trade window open. I'll just wait.
He's off on his camel riding around the desert somewhere.
Yeah.
for 40, wandering for 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh boy.
Oh, hopefully it gets back sooner because that timer on the loot.
Oh, because there's
Yep.
food. We're just missing food. If I come into the instance, is it going to reset this where I can't change it or trade it?
The for the loot itself, it shouldn't reset it.
Nope, it'll last the 2 hours. You can even trade it after you leave raid, as long as somebody was in the raid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come in and eat.
For that boss kill, of course.
2 hours of logged in time.
Actually, I think they changed that recently. It's
It's 2 hours of time period.
like 3 or 4, but straight time.
Well, I think we'll get this started without Painette. That's the only one that's not here.
Well, if I could get the curio, I could get my 4-piece.
I don't have an issue with it, but I don't know. I wish Painette was here to say whether or not.
Yeah, the one person who rolled right below.
Yeah.
Oh, they're right here.
Painette?
What?
I'm here.
Haha!
Hey!
Do you need that? Do you need the curio for your 4-piece?
No, I have 4-piece. I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
there was someone that
yeah.
was hoping for it if someone already had 4-piece.
Dun, 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 dun.
4-piece just makes us better.
You're like dancing in front of me, and I'm looking for you.
I was trying to make myself as seen as possible.
Painette, if you just go out of the raid and come back in, I'm gonna pull this trash so we can get ready for the first boss.
Go destroyed. I heard something sounding like a cat.
There's a cat desperate for love.
Yeah.
You mean all of them?
It's BBM.
That is not a cat in my house because they're passed out. They're lazy fuckers.
So they're cats.
I have a cat that will stick its nose right under the door and then sit there and meow at the top of its lungs because it's 5 o'clock and we haven't fed it yet, even though it's like, never starving at all.
Thank you.
Arabetta, did you get run
Just
over?
push me twice. I was trying to loot.
Shiv's just got one shot by the boss.
And then I rezzed and got
Y'all
hit again.
did.
I was just trying to make
Cool down.
I just wanted loot.
That
I
was
just wanted
hilarious.
to make $20.
Alright.
Wait, where'd the boss go?
Well,
Ships
Ships was
stole on
over by the
accident.
boss, yeah, and just got destroyed. Just got one shot and reset the boss for us. Watch out! No, get back! What are
No,
you
no, no,
doing?
no, no.
Get back!
Where's the loot?
I'm about to get run over again.
I made it. I made it.
This is the same exact fight, only the oil puddles will stay. And so we need to be strategic about where we're placing the oil. And you're going to get your fire circles to go burn up the oil. The tanks also, when their tank swap hits, it's going to drop oil on that. So we are going to keep the same kind of pathing we did for normal just now, but everybody needs to be making sure they're in between the boss and that wall, taking oil puddles out, and then any of the tank oil puddles or that are going to be in the way of the motorcycles, make sure to burn those up so we can send those motorcycles into the boss. Outside of that, we'll get some food down, and or personals if everybody's just doing that. Either way, all good. We'll Again, anybody who has or can make feasts and just needs materials, I will donate, you know, whatever amount of gold to that cause. I don't know how much they cost. Am I able to buy them off the auction house at this point? Just the feasts in general? Is that a thing?
For sure you can.
I don't see why not.
Midnight. Search for midnight.
They're expensive.
I believe it.
As
How much
expensive
are
as
those
the
fish that you
runes?
need?
The Feast of the Midnight Masquerade.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And how much are they?
They're $7.84 piece.
Almost as bad as a rune. Shit.
Yeah.
How much is it for the one that lasts a while? Or 3
I don't know that you can buy those yet. I think those are only crafted.
Wait, what?
The Hardy Feasts.
What are those, like 10 to 1? You have to use 10
Yeah.
regular for, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well I just bought 40, so we'll be stocked for tomorrow.
Woohoo! Yeah, we usually...
Thank you for those who donated the feasts they brought tonight.
Yeah, much appreciated.
You know, how have I not gotten that recipe to drop, by the way?
Which
Is it,
one?
or do you have to buy it?
The Feast of the Midnight Masquerade.
Yeah, you go buy that the sliver threads is where
Yeah,
it's
that's
at.
what I was thinking. It might be a vendor thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I
if you
thought it was.
if you scroll down and if you have unknown, you can actually highlight over the little icon and it'll tell you exactly where to buy it and who to buy it from.
It actually says it's a drop. But
Yeah,
I
that's
assume
why I thought it was in the pack.
Yeah.
Like when you got one of those little
5,
chests.
4, 3.
Alright, remember
2,
be in between the
1.
boss and the wall, please, so we can bait those. Go ahead and lust.
Taunt.
We can go ahead and get this going. Scoot him back a little more, yep.
Bait. Not.
Defensive.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him out so y'all can point him right at the boss. Blast him down, shoot him. This one we have to do 6 instead of 4. Perfect.
Bait. Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Okay, we need to get this oil slick here. Good job. Looks like get those ads back there.
I have a biker over here.
Yep.
Bait. Not.
Defensive.
Go ahead, Deonda. Nice, alright.
Kick. Kick.
Remember to interrupt anything you can on these ads. A biggie.
Kick. Kick. Kick.
Not like this.
Yeah. He's like, you go to college. I'm like, but I wasn't in any.
Alright, we're just gonna keep it going the same route we had. I'm gonna get a little
Charge.
closer to the wall.
Taunt boss.
We just keep going around
Watch
the
your
edge
feet.
like that. Right there. else back
Bait.
over there.
Knock.
Defensive.
Remember, don't want to get too close to the wall there.
Right, right. Alright, that looks good on the oil cleanup. Focus ads. Oh.
Taunt boss.
Need to pull him away. Those oil spots are going to prevent.
Bait.
We get some fire out.
Knock.
Defensive.
Okay. I'm gonna start going back the other way, so it looks like those bikes. Possibly we can get those. Nice. Need 4 more. Need to get these oil puddles here.
You can stack up the oil packs and use fire, burn them all off.
Yep. Nice. 3 more.
Defensive.
Bait.
Pull them over near these ads.
We have a nice clear area on the other side of the room.
Alright, we're going over there then.
AOE incoming.
This one should be ready.
Do you want to raise any of these?
Nah, the oil just got a little chaotic.
Just a little bit.
Oil
Just
just
wipe it up.
hurt you, so you can stack it. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
just
it
slip and slide in
hurts,
it.
but like it's not. It's a negligible thing for being able to
I
burn
thought we were
it.
supposed to be putting the oil near the wall, though, on the outside, not necessarily.
Well, we are. We
Okay,
are.
okay,
Like,
okay. So I think I put mine right. Okay. No problem. I was just making sure.
Yep, I'm just saying that they don't really cause much damage, so that way if you're able to burn a lot of it with one attempt versus having, because that's essentially what happened is oil got out of control and we couldn't grow things.
So the Ready Set Pool video I was watching recommended actually, instead of putting the oil like back here, to go ahead and put the oil in the middle. Yep, that's what I had one of my healers here message me, is that they drop the oil in the middle because the bikes are going to be on the edge. So might be something we rework if everybody's okay with dropping the oil in the middle and then going back over to the other side of the boss. You just run through the boss.
And we can overlap the oils too, even after they've been placed. They just slow you down, right?
Right.
You get kind of slippery. So if you have a movement speed or a blink or a dash or whatever, then it doesn't really slow you down.
Here's the G's over here.
Put a marker
That
on
is
there.
the
Stack point
that's
for the oils.
Let's say that again.
Do you want to put a marker in the middle for stack point for the oil?
Yeah, you can just kind of put it somewhere in this area, and we're gonna just take the boss around the edge here, and so that there's no oil on the outside, all the bikes should be good. The only oil we would need to burn really is the tank. So, tank oil. So.
Probably want to replace the skull one so there's no confusion. I'd marked the Jeeves repair bot for everyone.
Okay.
There you go. Theoretically,
All right.
you don't die last.
Let's get this. We'll save Lust for the first plate drop phase. That was also another thing, so we can just blast while the damage phase is going.
5,
Yeah, he only has
4,
53 seconds
3,
before he disappears.
2, 1.
Yeah, I was messing around doing a little icon.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Oil to the middle.
Bait.
Nice. Looks like they're going to be pretty well stacked up. Blast the ads. Run them in. Nice. There's 3. To oil to the middle.
Not
Incendiary.
defensive.
Burn the oil right under the boss. Comes 3 more bikers. Send them.
Taunt bot.
I think the one might have missed because of the
Bait.
oil.
Phase change.
Just there goes Lust. Big heals and blast.
Kick. 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 Kick.
I'm gonna take it back the other way, so we're just gonna do the same route we did, just backwards.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Bait. Knock.
Defensive.
Super focus the ads, take that oil out. Let's get them thrown in before the tank oil
Chomp.
comes back out. Here it comes. Jax, watch it.
You're gonna have to bring it back.
Yeah, come back over here this way a little bit.
Bait.
You probably want to bring the boss to like the middle.
Yeah, bring them over to the middle. Yeah, take those way far.
Knock.
Defensive.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the pings are dropping.
It's okay. It's over here. But we got a bunch of oil. Just clean. Yeah, there we go. Clean that oil. Should be good. Get some of that going. The bikes can go now.
Taunt. Bait.
Whoever gets fire, we really gotta clear this oil behind
Yep.
them.
Knock.
Defensive.
Get fire all over there. Looks like it's pretty well clear.
Bait.
Coming back to the defect bikes. Blast the boss with them. Need help on this one.
AOE incoming.
I need a cooldown for this one.
Got big healing. There's 3 bikes right here. Send them. Think we can get it. Nope. That's okay. Well, we can call it there, I think. come back fresh tomorrow and.
Yep, we got this tomorrow.
Yeah.
People just getting tired.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I think you know, we get a little more consistent on our placing of things, and we're all good. It'll be great. I believe it.
Yeah, we got this. Full normal clear on the first night is actually pretty good. So.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
I was gonna say, with all of the commotion and the
I'm proud of
chaos the last week, yeah, we pulled it back together really quickly, so it was nice.
I do say I feel better with your.
I like it.
I like it better too.
All right, look at us. We're so good. We're so good at this game.
We're so positive. It's nauseating.
Love to hear it.
I'm wondering.
All right, well, I guess maybe instead of gearing my druid, I'll maybe get Lilu some gear. That's my warlock.
Well, I'm more of a switching from
Big
my
bada
warlock.
boom.
Multi-pass.
I was thinking, I wonder if on sticks on heroic it might be easier to have when people get the trash ball to clear an entire quadrant and pull the boss to that, so we have an empty area.
Okay.
That
On
sounds
the
like a
trash,
good
is
idea.
that the trash guy?
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if, because we've only got like 30 seconds to get all the trash picked up, so I'm not sure if how effective it would be, but it might be nice to try at least. Then we wouldn't have so much issue with the burning trash.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alternatively, this is just a thought too, is just picking up all the trash right around the boss first. But I don't know. I don't know how hard that is versus going out and about and going to scoop up all the trash. Because I know
Does
you
this
run it.
quest turn in? Do we know?
I think
It's after you kill the first
upstairs.
boss.
After we kill the first
Oh,
boss?
okay.
Okay. So I'm like looking everywhere. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Just,
Yeah, no worries.
walking in circles.
Well, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. So, yeah.
Yes, thank you all.
Yep. See y'all tomorrow.
GG's.
Thanks, everyone.
Later.
And thank you to the viewers for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We should be back next week with more of the raid. Hope you have a good one, and good night.